misconception. It's pronounced Gouger.
Okay. It's all right.
Hungarian.
It's believable. That's why it'll work, I think.
Yeah. It's reasonable.
Yeah.
He uses a spork.
Why? Why? Why does he do it?
I feel like a spork would be a good tool.
Yeah, it would, but why does he want to gouge out the eyes?
Oh, I don't know. He's obsessed with us. I haven't thought it that far through.
Well, it seems like an important part. Like, he keeps these eyes. Does he eat these eyes?
No, I don't think
he's going to
eats
eat them. I
eyes.
think he might collect the eyes.
Gross.
He probably collects them.
He's an optometrist.
Yeah. You walk into an optometrist's home.
Got eyes everywhere.
And he's got jars of eyes. You don't think twice.
Yeah, I do. I do. Because usually, I think there's like a opto something that's actually an eye doctor. These are like eyeglass doctors, though, an optometrist.
Okay.
It's even creepier. It's not like he's doing studies, really.
Okay. So, this is marketed as
It's all in the marketing, though.
Yeah.
That's the thing with Eye Gouger. It's going to be a huge hit. I Spy with My Little Eye. Back-to-back episodes of Eye Gouger. Tonight at 8. You know, you've got Eye Gougers looking for love this Valentine's Day. Any visual pun works for Eye Gouger.
What?
Dr. Ivan Gouger.
How is this? It almost seems like a soap opera now, but we're talking like a procedural,
hour-long drama type of deal, like a CSI or NCIS or a Dexter, I suppose.
Okay. I really like the idea of an intro. Every time it's like, last time on Eye Gouger.
Ooh,
and then you just
good.
have a bunch of,
eyes being gouged. Last time on Eye Gouger. Ah! Ah!
Yeah, it would be, the first half would be very like soap opera or whatever, and it's like, people falling in love. Ivan being like, you have the most beautiful eyes I've ever seen.
Obsessed.
And then the next shot, her screaming as her eyes are being just catapulted out of her eye.
That's how it would be with
Pride.
a spork, I assume.
Yeah.
Because the spoon aspect is good for scooping the eyeball out. And the fork action, I assume, is good for separating the nerve endings or whatever. What is that? Optic nerve?
Wouldn't you, if your retina becomes detached, that's...
Yeah, what's going on?
I think that...
Isn't the retina in the eyeball?
Yeah.
Couple of real eye doctors here.
Let's just... from my basic understanding is it's a ball. And then there's
thank you.
And it is attached to the brain by a little... little cord.
Okay. That's the word I was looking for. You came up with a little cord.
And then you got to sever that cord before the eye comes out.
Exactly. That's what the spork element is for.
Because otherwise you're just popping your eye out like in Guinness World Records or something.
Oh, yeah. Like the bulging eyes.
Yeah, bulge your eyes out. That, I don't know. Would he like that? Would Ivan Gouger? Would that be something that he?
I imagine that would be like titillating for him.
So he's just constantly.
Like it's not popped out. It's just like it's close. Oh my!
And they're doing it on their own. No. So that could be something. Maybe in like one of the later seasons, he hooks up with someone there, and he doesn't.
He doesn't know going in. And he's surprised that they can bulge their eyes.
I imagine he maybe seeks them out.
Yeah, I suppose.
He just doesn't kill them because he's
because he's surprised.
Yeah, he doesn't gouge the eyes. Well, to be fair, he doesn't really kill anyone. He just gouges eyes.
He just gouges eyes. That's true.
Yeah.
That reminded me of their optic nerve cord talk. There was a wrestling match back in the day where Vader got smacked in the back of the head so hard that his eyeball was hanging out. It was like this. His eye was hanging out of his face.
What are you saying?
That's it. That's the whole story. His eyeball was hanging by that nerve or cord or whatever out of his face.
How did this actually happen?
Yeah.
Just not a...
It happened during a wrestling match. They had to stop it because he got smacked in the back of the head so hard his eye popped out.
And that wasn't just like a bit.
It was not a bit. He had to go to a hospital. Really happened. And that always freaked me out because what did he see?
Hold on. Oh, man.
Would that
You
not
must
mess
have
your
been
mind up?
so disoriented.
Yeah.
Did he come back wearing an eye patch? Because then I think
That's
it may
a
have
good
been
question.
a bit.
I don't think so. If he came back with an eye patch, he might be just using it for a bit at that point.
Okay.
But his eyeball did come out. There's footage. You could see it. You could look it up on YouTube.
I'm going to look at it later.
But this was Vader.
Okay.
It's time. It's time. It's Vader time. He was featured in an episode of Boy Meets World.
Oh, Vader. I remember. Yeah.
That Vader with the red mask.
Vader did that, or it happened to
It
Vader?
happened to Vader.
Ooh.
Yeah.
Okay.
I like how you're all sympathetic for Vader now. Because he was in one episode of Boy Meets World. You're like, okay, so is this a joke? Is this a gimmick? Oh, Vader from Boy Meets World. Oh, boy, that's rough.
I hope he's okay. I hope his,
I think he's still alive.
he
for
holds
what
a
it's
special
worth.
place in my heart. I remember him now.
From
He
that
was
episode.
wasn't he Ethan Suplee's father or something?
I think that's the story that they went with.
Yeah.
It was Ethan Suplee's father, and I'm pretty sure they did a classic Flintstones bit where Corey had to be at the wrestling match to like encourage Vader, but he also had to be at a school dance to dance with Topanga.
Yeah.
And so he was running back and forth between the two until eventually he got it mixed up and showed up at the dance with a Vader mask on. Uh-oh. You're in trouble. You're just like Fred at his daughter's birthday with a water buffalo club. What was that club?
I don't know. It was a big blue furry
Yeah,
hat
the
with
water
horns.
buffalo hat.
Yeah.
He showed up at Pebbles' birthday and Wilma knew what was up.
'Cause she's not a moron.
She's not.
She
No,
can
she's
see
not.
him wearing a hat.
An enormous hat.
That
An enormous hat that's bigger than his head, yes.
yeah. You can't leave. Fred should not try and live a double life.
No, he's too much of an idiot.
No.
He can't pull that off.
No. But well, that's a shame for Vader.
I think it was okay in the end.
Yeah. But oh, I like this idea for a show.
Eye Gouger.
Eye Gouger.
Ivan Gouger.
Yeah. Would there be spin-offs too later on, like Ivan Gouger? I don't know what it's like cop shows. There's
I feel like Ivan Gouger would just be in different cities. So it'd be like Eye Gouger, Minnesota. Or like Eye Gouger, New Orleans.
So wait, that's the voice for the Eye Gouger.
It changes. It changes depending on the promo.
Okay.
Because, I Spy with My Little Eye, back-to-back episodes of Eye Gouger is a little more fun.
Okay.
But usually I imagine it's more like a Fox show.
Now I'm thinking maybe a mix where it's like I Spy with My Little Eye, back-to-back episodes of Eye Gouger.
Oh, that's
you're just
good.
like-
I like that.
You're you get a bit of the gritty. in there.
Yeah.
You let
I
people
always
know.
had it as like a Fox gritty, but you went like 1980s horror movie trailer gritty.
Oh yeah, Fox gritty sounds right, and it sounds like you might even watch
On
3
Fox.
episodes on Fox.
3?
Yeah, before it gets canceled.
Oh, okay. I thought you meant like in a row.
No,
Back to back episodes of Eye Gouger. That's a lot of eye gouging for one night. I don't know. I don't know if America's ready for it.
we could actually make that like a little radio show. Open every episode with like
A little promo or
yeah.
teaser.
Then we'd have to go We'd have to go what 19. When did they do radio shows? When would it be like last week on Eye Gouger?
Right through the 50s.
Okay, so 50s. We could make it like a 50s,
I think that's doable. We could do that.
full of sound effects.
Most of the sound effects would be like, ah! I don't know if that would got caught on the mic. Ah! That second sound,
Yeah.
that's an eye being gouged.
You wouldn't go something simple, just like
Oh yeah, that works. I kind of like this though.
okay, all right. It's pretty good.
Sounds like a small fart.
But see that there would have to be a lot of sounds. It'd be like, I got Joe walked up to the front door.
Hello. It's more of a phone hello.
No, go with that. Hello.
Hello.
This is Ivan.
Hello. Ivan who?
Ivan, the eye doctor.
Oh, doctor, come right in.
I'm here to check. We need to write a script. I don't know any eye doctors that do house calls.
It's the 50s.
Yeah, but an eye doctor to do house call? We could, but it still needs a script. So we'll work on one for the next one.
Well, have at it, doctor.
Not sure what you're going to do with that rusty spork, but I have complete confidence in you.
Oh, that's good. Oh, that's great. Yeah, let's, yeah. I'm going to make a note. We need eye gouger scripts. That's good. Not sure what you're going to do with that rusty spork.
Yeah, we can even have a narration, you know?
Yeah.
Like what they do for like...
Dr. Ivan Gouger walks into the... I don't know what he's walking into, but you know what I mean.
I'm gonna listen to...
This is why we need scripts.
I was under the assumption that radio personality just made this stuff up. You know.
I'm sure they had a script going in.
Nah.
Maybe the voices were a little willy-nilly with what their voices were.
Yeah. No, we'll listen to Hound of the Baskervilles or something.
I know. I'm not. Is that not a Sherlock Holmes?
That's a Sherlock Holmes thing. But like, I think I have a radio episode of that, and it's there's narration. We can work on that.
I just need to write that line of yours down because that was gold. Not sure what you're gonna do with that rusty spork.
Well, I like the idea that he's pretty clearly the eye gouger, with his name being Ivan Gouger.
No one gets it.
And no one gets it.
No one suspects him.
But like, I can imagine even on the radio, which would be hard to do on a radio show. But you know, Ivan Gouger would be Ivan. Yeah, Ivan.
Dr. Ivan Gouger.
Yes, Dr. Ivan Gouger could be in the room with his patient.
Yeah.
And there'd be, you know, a news report about how...
Breaking news.
Yeah. The eye gouger. I don't know why I'm telling you what to say.
Well, I was hoping you would jump in. I was doing the intro and you would be the reporter.
Oh, that's true. Let's try that again. Breaking news.
Was I going a little too long there? You got it.
Yeah.
Okay. Breaking news.
The eye gouger struck again. He could be in your area. He could be in your very home at this moment. You know, something like that happens.
Oh, doctor.
And you have...
Do you think, Dr. Ivan Gouger, do you think the eye gouger could be here right now?
That's preposterous. Now lay back and open your eyes real wide.
Have you ever done an eye
exam? My vision hasn't been compromised, but I imagine it's...
Just wait until you meet Dr. Ivan Gouger.
I just want it to be so obvious that he's the gouger and nobody ever realizes. And they let him get a rusty spork into their eye canal.
And they have to have their eyes open. That's the thing. There's no... oh my god.
It's like you can even have a shot of like him looking really like...
terrifying.
Dastardly, like
no, it's a radio play. There's no such shot.
That's true. But if it was a picture
with 1,000 words,
you know, you'd see him like, you know, having some nefarious thought and like thinking about it, but you know, as if she wasn't looking, but you know, her eyes are pried open.
I don't know if they're pried open. Again, I'm not sure if you've ever been to the eye doctor.
Doesn't he hold them open?
Well, no.